Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Chargers of San Diego taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Season is hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
26.
On the ground, it's the rookie out of Florida. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Rodgers going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And the Jaguars send out their punter. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
They'll run. Here's Devon. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
They fire this one quickly to Austin.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he's locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19.
Here's Willis.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good.
And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
630. 318. Back north. Gas 300. Gas 300.
Now it's Rodgers.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And getting this just shy of midfield is spotted at the 49. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
The Jaguars looking for win number 2 on the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Jags first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They'll give him 4 yards there, and second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
Dalton Kincaid.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Jags have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Willis will look to throw it.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
On the set.
3rd down and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Willis. That's complete to DK.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. This is taken at about the 14. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They throw it out right complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up the 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
26. Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to widen their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. You only got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
And they're on 34-yard line.
Hold the ready.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
First down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. 2nd down and a yard.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 19 Charger, 19 79 Broncos.
Again, it's Achane.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Willis. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Devon Achane, 45 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score.
Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 46 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that 1st down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, here's Willis.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
To throw, here's Willis. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Last play of the half, Willis.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they can't bring him down.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Chargers first down.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Right back to Achane on second down.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
And he is caught.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
First down, San Diego.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Go.
Back to the ground, Achane.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Willis out of the gun. He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
From the gun, here's Willis.
Flushed out right.
Gervon Dexter. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. He connected on his first, this from 41. Butker's kick here is good, and that's going to tie things at 20. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
At the 35-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Jaguars.
First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Jacksonville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot.
3rd and 6.
Hey, take 26.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Broke in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
That's good for another Jaguars.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, As many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. And he fires one, but incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
319!
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
60 Eagles!
The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
26. Chargers 20.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Willis looking to throw it. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Still going.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy
with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Chargers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this one out to about the 39 here. The offense on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
88. Jumbo! Get 300! Get 300!
Now Rodgers. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
26. Back north.
They'll try and run for it. This doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis.
Flush to his right.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Ready, set.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Stephanie.
A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game.
On the count. 18, 5 here. Here we go, here we go. Pass all 80.
Now Willis to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the 1st down. And even with the 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this nearly all the way down now.
Let's go. Ready.
Willis back to throw it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here's Willis. He's got the 1st down and more.
And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Big chant. Touchdown, Chargers.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work with the whole hard and finish in the end zone.
26.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
We need 88.
To throw is Rodgers. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
358. 630. 358.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
Inside. Hey, 620. Inside.
Now Rodgers. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heat for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond